Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back with Shane.
Zack.
We're back with Star Wars, The Bad Batch, Season 2, Episode 6. Zack, last episode, Entombed. That was kind of the Indiana Jones episode.
Yeah, we had Fee and, we were discussing this prior to recording, but the Liberator of Lost Relics.
Yeah, or something like that.
Something along those lines. She's kind of a pirate because that's what Hunter refers to her as.
Yeah, and she prefers to be called something else.
Yeah.
Interesting character, but they find a compass and...
yeah, it's kind of, it's been used as a, like, we discussed, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes.
And I believe it was the Eye of Ra.
Yeah.
You correct me if I'm wrong.
It is.
Probably be Charlie that corrects me. But it's on the scepter.
Yeah.
And they use it to find on that little, what the hell you call it, like a model.
Yeah, there's like a model that was...
Fuck up at the model village.
You know who loved that model? Dr. Brown.
Dr. Brown.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Hot Fuzz.
No, he's always apologizing. It's not the scale.
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologize. It's not the scale.
It reminds me of Hot Fuzz.
But within, they discover that they're actually inside this huge ancient war machine.
Yeah. And it turns into this kind of a, I want to say it's kaiju, but it's not because it's not really a monster. But it's
like a mech.
Like a mech. It's a giant, giant Ghibli deer-looking mech.
Yeah.
It's got this big, huge neck. And
yeah,
the neck mech.
The Clone Wars animation teams are always, but they're always taking inspirations from things they like, especially Dave Filoni's inspirations.
Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he loves
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, and you haven't seen the next series, Rebels. I mean, it's more apparent because he's George isn't there, so Filoni's like, I'm playing.
When the adults are away, the children will play.
Yeah, he's like, I'm playing more Lord of the Rings in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, leave it at one.
Yeah,
but I thought it was really cool. Visually, it was outstanding.
Yeah, it was cool. But anyway, so eventually they were able to put the relic back. Inside the creature, there was like a little...
She wanted to keep it.
Yeah, she wanted to.
Because it would bring a big payday.
Yeah.
But then realized there's no other way out of it.
Well,
They had to put it back.
Guys, before we jump into this, if you want to support us, leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think. We also have the full-length uncut reaction on our Patreon, along with 4 weeks early access. Let's jump in. So just be conscious of Jedi Fallen Order when you watch this.
Is he Vagar?
Yeah, I think he said Vagar, but it might just be House of the Dragon in me.
Yeah.
You have the forgeries.
I kind of wanted Kenobi to have a droid, but it'd be inconsistent with how he was in Episode 4.
They will fool the Empire.
It's a cool shot, though.
Yeah. She's riding a third, too.
Mm-hmm.
Vanguard access business.
Vanguard?
Yeah. Whooped his ass.
Life for life.
You need to go before they find you.
You get a bowcaster?
They all just have bowcasters?
Yeah.
It's okay. He's a friend. Come on.
I like the paint job on them.
Problem? The cause of that blaster fire is either Echo or Omega. Most likely Omega. Hunter.
What sort of treachery is this?
Stay back!
I would advise you to take your soldiers and extricate yourselves from the situation. The Wookiee is worth a great deal to our buyer. Alive.
Oh, yeah?
Stand down or be destroyed.
Fuck! Where's the money? Take the money and run, man!
Yeah. So, do you remember, I'm pretty sure he's from the Star Wars, the Clone Wars.
Yeah, when they were in the...
Elam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gunji.
Like...
Yeah.
They were making the lightsabers.
Yeah. It is kind of like a bigger one.
What's wrong?
He doesn't trust us. Well, seeing how all clones were given an order to execute the Jedi, he has good reason to be cautious. I'm sorry about what happened.
but we are not like the other clones.
Hunter's telling the truth. You don't have to be afraid of us. It's okay. Eat.
I love his lightsaber, kind of wood.
What do you over?
Yeah.
I'm Omega. What's your name?
My Wookiee's a little rusty, but I think he says his name is Gunji.
He's been on the run since Order 66.
I'm not sure how you survived this long on your own, but it's impressive.
We can take him.
Been a while since we've been to Kashyyyk. We don't know if it's safe for him there. He's a Jedi. He's not safe anywhere.
What do you know about Jedi Fallen Order?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they have that fucking facility there.
Yeah, they have facilities there.
Yeah. Not like an outpost. They have fucking facilities there.
Yeah.
Until Saw Gerrera comes in there and fucks it all up, and then the Empire comes back.
The
and runs them
Wookiees
all.
there should be able to help you. Keep that laser sword hidden. It draws attention we don't want.
I just wonder if has it been modified to, traverse, hyperspace? Has it been something that's can all of them do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or does it just resemble it in a certain way, but it's not necessarily like the Imperial shuttles? Wow!
That was
Hold your fire.
He says they will not attack unless we pose a threat.
I just so funny when Han scratches him. Yep, they're pretty horrible. Oh, that plant disturbed me, Zack.
The plans?
With all the holes in it, did you see it?
Oh.
According to my telemetry, the village is straight ahead.
Reminds me of the battle you have with that, was the 9th sister? Or the 7th sister?
The 7th is like the
7th is the good-looking one.
good-looking chick.
Is she the 9th? 3rd? The big one?
Yeah,
The one that's
I can't remember her species name, but yeah,
horrendous?
yeah, she was an abomination.
She was.
I don't know how she got in. Probably DEI.
Incinerated the entire village.
What do you see? Trandoshans, and they have a Wookiee hostage. How did they get their hands on Imperial tanks?
Not Imperial tanks, they're like fucking separatist tanks.
We found more of those carved stone.
Stay on schedule. Blast them to dust.
Benji!
Oh no.
One must have a death wish.
Lighting's good here, man.
It is.
We need to stop the flames from spreading.
I feel like it'd be a hard place for a fire to spread.
It'd
It's
be
like
really dense. Yeah.
rainforest-y.
It'd be really humid.
Yeah, these rainforests, like it's
Very
impossible to start a
moist.
fire. Most survival experts say don't even bother if you're in the Amazon to start a fire. It's not worth it.
No. Something bigger.
Roadcaster.
We are returning him to his homeworld, but he doesn't know what village he's from. We were soldiers of the Republic, but let's just say we don't see eye to eye with the Empire.
What really bothers me about the tanks?
We have lightsaber marks. Surviving Jedi. No thanks. You don't know what you're missing.
Yana's scouts are reporting a large convoy headed in this direction.
Hunter, the Wookiees were our allies for years. We have to do something. We'll stay and help you fight them.
What are they doing?
They're asking the trees for help.
They believe this planet belongs to the trees, and they are allies in this fight.
It's.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I don't quite understand why these Wookiees would evolve on a planet that's so humid and hot, probably. To be so shaggy.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they originally were from a part that wasn't as hot and humid, like different climate. But I know we're talking Star Wars here.
Yeah.
Because like
Right,
humans.
the idea is like, okay, there's these furry guys on a forest planet.
Yeah.
Boom!
There you go.
And there you go.
Everyone's gorgeous.
Oh,
Thank you.
Lord.
Thank you. If they're, I'm trying to think of, I guess, I don't know. Bears covered in fur.
Yeah, bears typically, like, I guess black bears live in Appalachia, like throughout, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
bears used to be more abundant throughout the U.S.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's bears in different climates too, like cold.
Yeah.
They're in forests or.
Horrible things.
Guess the trees knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Where did the kids go?
I think you throw it up in the air, it might come back down on you.
Yeah.
You're shooting out liquid, right?
Mhm.
Jedi could.
It would be a lot more difficult than a blaster bolt. Oh, they're fucking weaving him up.
Oh god, I saw it. Yeah, I thought it was done. Or Gunji.
You know, I could get used to this. Not bad.
I wonder what it tastes like.
I feel like the soup that you get at Japanese restaurants and stuff. You know?
Yeah, it's a good way to think of it, actually.
Yeah, I love that soup. Got some mushrooms in it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Good. Good shit.
When they return, the trees sing. As this child has found his new home, perhaps one day, we all will find a new path.
Guys, that was a reaction. This is our discussion. Zach, what do you think?
That was really good. I do call foul on the tanks.
Yeah, I mean, I know like there's like the safe answer as well.
They may not show the tanks in this book. I don't remember there being tanks in episode 1. I remember the...
Tanks? Yeah, they are. They're
Well,
on
they
feed.
did they have the tanks, or they just have the fucking... the things that offloaded?
No, they have the tanks too. Because remember Jar Jar's like swinging on them and stuff like that?
Oh,
And one
yeah.
gets hit and it's like rubbing in the dirt.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because they did the same thing here. It's the Armored Assault Tank MK and the Incinerator Tank, which is its first appearance. Bactoid Armor Workshop was a part of the Parliament that became a part of the Empire.
Okay, so... it makes sense then.
But they made the battle droid tanks as well.
We've established, though, where
Yeah.
the design came from.
Yeah.
All right, the only other thing I will say, I took a note of earlier, is something I've seen pointed out in the meme culture, but it's about Star Wars in general. But you look at the old trilogy and Luke saying, you know, when I'm gone, the last of the Jedi will you be?
Yeah.
But we know... that
There's a few that survived.
They ain't just a few. There's a lot, okay?
By the time Yoda dies, I wonder how many are alive at that point. 20 years from now.
Okay, you're right. I haven't seen what befalls
Yeah.
Gunji.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's more than 5 probably, so... Yeah, so
Now-
basically the idea is after episode 6, the only person that ever carries the Jedi forward is Luke. He's the first of a new kind of Jedi, which is what Yoda said also. The old Jedi, some survive, but they're either not Jedi anymore, they don't assist their fight against the Galactic Empire. The Civil War starts. There's like 25,000 Jedi. And when Order 66 happens, about half the Jedi supposedly die before that during the war. Okay, and actually, like a huge number of them die on Geonosis in the first battle. And there's supposed to be like 50 or less after episode 3, and then some get hunted down in between. Yeah, in Kenobi, we did see that Master Sinube. Mm-hmm. Oh, guy talks like this.
Yeah.
Like, they found him. They found a bunch.
Yeah, because they're in that...
yeah, and some they find, they turn into Inquisitors. There's like a bunch they have, like kind of like they're holding up as prizes, like Jabba did with Han Solo and Carbonite.
Yeah.
So at that point, I don't know what the number is, but I would say there's definitely less than 10. I was thinking, like, Star Wars, you never ever really have a problem with any of, like, the Clone Wars or the Bad Batch so far. But when it's in live action, I don't even know about live action, because you didn't seem to have a problem with anything in live action, really. But, like, I think the Acolyte asks its viewers to take it kind of seriously. Mm-hmm. And therefore, because it asks us to take it seriously. And obviously, there's a ton of turmoil before it came out, and that definitely affected my mind. I'm not going to say it didn't.
Well, the problem was...
But I think it's like...
It got into the media before it was in the entertainment, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it was in the hands of interviewers and pundits.
Yeah.
Before it got to just the viewers.
Yeah. With the type of stories they tell, it's just like I always enjoy Star Wars animation. Like, even the ones the stories, like... Because sometimes I try to say, would I like this in live action? 99% of the time I say yes. Mm. A Jar Jar / Padme team-up episode, I think I prefer that literally in animation. Although I'm interested in what do we like in live action. Like Natalie Portman and Ahmad Best, you know? It's just...
I guess you're giving like looks like...
Yeah. It's just like...
Her confused look where she's like...
Yeah.
Like looking at him.
But it's almost like, you know, what is a more pure form of, like, George's spirit? Like, this was a good episode, and I literally was thinking about this for 2 weeks, how I didn't want to watch the end. Because that's how much of a pansy I am about fucking people dying terrible deaths. I can't stand it.
It's something that when I see it in horror films, I'm always like, God, it's hard to watch. But I can't help but come back for more. So it's like...
Not me. I'm done. I would... Also, the stuff we see when we're within the Wookiees inside their actual tree houses. I'm not aware of too many canon Wookiee treehouse stuff, but the only thing I've ever seen, really, was in the Star Wars Holiday Special. Which...
Well, I remember seeing the inside, like, seeing them living in there, but if you look at Fallen Order...
Yeah, and Revenge of the Sith
they're all burned
and Return of the Jedi, like we see the structures, Return of the Jedi in the end, but they don't go inside. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the inside and everything, that's what it looks like, and so I wonder if they probably had that in mind. I mean, they took Life Day and they made that canon. You know why? Because Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni grew up on the Holiday Special, and to them when they were little kids, they didn't hate it that much. It was all right, you know. So they took Life Day, and then in The Mandalorian. In the very first episode, when he captures that bounty of that fish guy, mm-hmm. He says, "Yeah, I gotta make it back for the Life Day." I remember when I saw that, I was like, "Holy fucking shit, Life Day!" Not Filoni. Favreau wanted Life Day, and Star Wars became. It's just kind of funny. Star Wars and Ninja Turtles and probably Nintendo games, I always get the benefit of the doubt. I do not think as a kid I would have liked the Holiday Special. There's a couple parts, like you watch the Boba Fett cartoon thing that's in it. The graphics are terrible now, but I was like, okay, this guy's kind of cool. But other stuff, it's like, dude, what we gotta watch it before Christmas. I'm telling you, it's
all right.
I think it's awful. Yeah, it's one of those things though. But I think if you were like high, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? I felt like I can't articulate it with you. I can't articulate it to you because I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like it. I think when you're watching it, you're gonna be stunned more than you've ever been.
You're not going to take some...
Yeah, and you're going to see Harrison Ford and all these things doing this stuff, saying things you would think now, like, oh, this is cool, I get more Han Solo. No, it's not. You'll be shocked. You shut your mouth. You know something. We're out of here.